I'm making a video, so you know I'm in Miami on turnover day, and I've just logged another week on Icon of the Seas. This was a pretty full week. We played our full performance schedule, and we also started our understudy rehearsals. So early in the week on day 3, we started with a quick change rehearsal. This was a rehearsal where they got to learn all of the backstage business, the costume changes, the makeup changes, things like that. And that was in preparation for the full cover run that we did on day 7. The cover run was a full-on tech run, and the understudies for Dorothy, the Wicked Witch, and the Tin Man were on. The actors who normally play those roles got to watch. The rest of us did the show full out, though in our street clothes. I also had a birthday this week, and the cast helped me celebrate by giving me a cake and a really nice gift. They know I do Broadway Barfly, and they gave me a pair of Royal Caribbean branded mule cups. We're also in the middle of quinceañera season. Now, you probably know a quinceañera in Spanish-speaking cultures is sort of a rite of passage celebration when a girl turns 15, and apparently a Royal Caribbean cruise is a very popular way to celebrate quinceañeras. During quinceañera season, the ship is very full because families bring their daughters, but they don't just bring their daughters, they bring the extended family, the multi-generational families. And we do notice that with the Wizard of Oz performances. All of the seats are full, there are a lot more kids there, which is kind of fun to play too. And on day 2, the ship does a big quinceañera celebration in the theater, which means they move our matinee up a couple hours. That's not really a big deal for us, but it does mean our preparation starts late in the morning, which that's kind of odd. We had another all-crew drill this week in preparation for an upcoming Coast Guard inspection. I expect the ship will do very well, but they're not leaving anything to chance, and they are making sure the crew is fully prepared. The drill was on day 5, which turned out to be another event-filled day. We had 2 parades, and at the end of the second parade, about 5 o'clock, there was a ship-wide announcement. Ship-wide announcements are very rare, so when it happens, you really pay attention. The announcement came from the bridge, and they told us there was a medical emergency on board, and they were immediately looking for blood donors. The follow-up message came from the captain saying he was turning the ship around and we were returning to Ponce, Puerto Rico, where we had been in port that day. We were returning so that they could evacuate the guest and get them to a hospital. The final announcement came a couple hours later when the captain said that the guest had been evacuated successfully and we were now going to return to sea and head to our perfect day at Coco Cay on day 7, though we would have to travel at full speed to get there on time. So for better or worse, there is never a dull moment on board, and that kind of wraps up this past week on Icon of the Seas. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rob Driemeyer. I post these update videos every week on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I also make daily photo posts on Facebook and Instagram, so make sure to follow me across all social media platforms, and I'll see you next week.